Donald Trump's well-executed scowl defines a week which former president and 18 defendants were charged and prosecuted for felony offenses. The state, accused of participating in a sprawling criminal enterprise to reverse 2020 election loss Georgia. Beyond Trump's criminal record, other defendants in Georgia, who are now the source of late-night televised one-lines multi-million-dollar political fundraising efforts, include lawyers and aides who participate in a bogus voter plot that supports lies of voter is certainly familiar to Nevadans. There is also, like Georgia, Nevada's election officials have been flooded with insults and threats as Trump's minions repeatedly lied about legitimacy of the vote and bullied those charged with safeguarding process. And like Georgia, Nevada Republican Party, led by President Michael McDonald, has created an alternative electorate as crash-test puppets for fragmented legal theories backed by attorneys John Eastman, Sidney Powell, and Kenneth Chesebro, who are also indicted in an oft-repeated incident. 10,000 Georgians who were said to have voted. Talk about the resurgence of the South. In Nevada, the Dominion voting system machines were accused of being the product of Democrat Party demons. Given the similarities between states, some have to question why Nevada's own criminal case hasn't made headlines. What makes our fake voter scams so different from those in Georgia? Why can't we play too? I'll leave the expert legal analysis to others. But these extraordinary and historical events have left me with more questions than answers, which gives me common ground with the staff and investigators of the House of Representatives. January 6 Committee. On February 24, 2022. GOP President McDonald had many questions and they sat him down to testify. Well represented by veteran Las Vegas attorneys Richard Wright and Brian Hardy. McDonald did his best to emulate George Raft. He has exercised his Fifth Amendment right to self-incrimination more than 200 times. The president did not respond to committee questions about what he meant in a November 4, 2020 text, reflecting his conversation with Mark Meadows and Rudolph Giuliani, and how they requested full mode of attack. On Monday, December 14, there were many other questions McDonald could have resolved had he chosen to answer the committee's questions or talk about the testimony later. Instead, he more or less gave his name, rank and serial number. But he was more than happy make a statement, perhaps presented to him by his experienced lawyer, reminding those questioning, the United States Supreme Court has long recognized that constitutional protection against self-incrimination is also designed to protect the innocent. The Supreme Court also recognized that one of the primary functions of privilege is to protect innocent people and categorically rejected the view that any negative assumption or hint guilt should be made about any person exercising these precious